Hey guys, it's Liv. Welcome back to Temple University's YouTube channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about finals. This time of school year is super stressful. We have the holidays approaching, the semester's almost over. It's time where we need to get our stuff together. So I'm going to share tips with you that help me get prepared for finals, and hopefully they'll help you. So first off, you probably should figure out when and where all of your finals are. I would highly suggest using some sort of organizational system, whether that be a planner or maybe like an online calendar, and writing down everywhere you need to be in the upcoming week. It's really important to know when your finals are because they're not always when your class normally is, so make sure you know where you're supposed to be. Your finals should be on your syllabus, or you could also just look up Temple final exam schedule and it should come up on Google as well. So now that you know when your finals are, I would try to make a schedule of all of your upcoming projects and papers that you have to do leading up to finals. That way you know what you need to get done and you can schedule out time to study for your finals as well. So make a schedule of when all your big projects and exams are due. That way you'll know when you have free time to study for your upcoming exams. Another tip I would suggest is getting some sort of planner. It could be a physical planner where you write down all of your assignments, or it could be an online calendar like Google Calendars, or just making a Google Doc and writing out, the days of the week and then what you have to do each week, and make yourself like a central to-do list. So something I do to stay organized is I make a Google document for the week. I write out all the days of the week and then I write everything that I have to do, and then I pick what day I want to do everything, write it out, and then I also prioritize all of the things that I need to do. It's a great way to have a central place of all of the things that you need to accomplish. So try to organize your life in some capacity. Just write things down, because at least for me, if I'm writing things down, I'm more likely to remember to do it. My next tip for surviving finals is plan ahead. I know I already kind of went over this and mentioned this, but plan ahead for your studying. So study a little bit each day for a couple weeks rather than, for hours on end for one day. My personal experience, every time that I've crammed for exam, it makes me feel super stressed out and like not great mentally. Sometimes it works, but studying ahead of time, like breaking up your studying routines, can make it a little less stressful. My next tip for surviving finals is make your own study guide. And also, if a professor is nice enough to give you a review, do it, because most likely what they're putting on the review is what's going to be on your exam. So, it's really generous that they would do that. So it's also really helpful. When you do the study guide, you can figure out what you don't know and then focus on those areas. And then also ask your professor or TA in recitation any questions that you may have. Next tip for getting ready for finals is don't be afraid to ask questions. Whether it's your professor or your TA or someone you sit with in class, it's okay to not know everything. That's the wonder of college, is we're here to learn and, educate ourselves, and you're not expected to know everything. So it's good to ask questions and it's good to be curious. So if you're confused about a subject, be like, hey, can you explain this? I don't understand. And that's perfectly okay, because you're not expected to know everything. So next tip is try to make studying a little bit more fun. Maybe make yourself a study playlist or invest in some cute stationery and highlighters. Whatever it is that makes studying a little bit more enjoyable for you, do it. Next on my list is try to limit distractions. I personally am constantly glued to my phone. It's not the best thing, and I know that is probably my number one distraction, would be like texting my friends or FaceTiming or like going on social media is a big distraction for me. So try to not do that when you're studying. It's really hard. So my next tip is a good way to limit distractions, and that is set a timer. So set a timer for yourself for how long you're going to study for, and then set a timer after that for how long you will have a break, and then set another timer for how long you'll study for it. So you can set a timer for 45 minutes and tell yourself, hey, I'm not going to go on my phone for these 45 minutes. I'm going to strictly study and get my stuff done. And then after that, I'll have 10 minutes to do whatever, get a snack, go on Instagram, do whatever. Giving yourself a schedule and distinct times on when to focus and when to not focus is a good way to not get super distracted all the time. And my final tip is try not to be too hard on yourself. I know college is stressful and we all really want to do well, But sometimes, you know, we do our best and it isn't as good as we would like, and that's okay. As long as you're, you know, doing your best, be proud of how hard you are trying. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips on how to survive finals. I know they're stressful, but you will get through this. We will get through this. It'll be okay. And then we'll be back here Temple soon enough for our next semester, which I'm so excited for my next semester. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Temple University's YouTube channel so you can stay updated on all the upcoming vlogs. Bye guys.